Good evening, and welcome to Hen Sports Night, Episode 2. I'm Frasier, and I'm joined by Devine, and we're here to update you guys on all things sports news.
The 2024 MLB postseason is well underway, as the New York Mets have already punched their ticket into the NLCS and will face off against either LA or San Diego. Moving over to the other World Series contenders, the Detroit Tigers look to make an ALCS appearance for the first time since 2013 against the Indians. Also, the New York Yankees look to clinch their series against the Royals in Kansas City tonight. Also, the deciding game, Game 5 on the West Coast between the Dodgers and Padres, will play on Friday.
The NHL hosted their season opener in Prague this past weekend. The New Jersey Devils, who beat the Buffalo Sabres both games, are currently playing against the Toronto Maple Leafs for their third game of the season. The Sabres, who are also currently playing in their third game, are going against the Los Angeles Kings. We're both interested to see what the scores are later tonight.
The New York Rangers look to repeat their successive historic season from prior year. Last night, their goaltender Igor Shesterkin led the team in a 6-0 shutout against the Pittsburgh Penguins, and the New York Islanders will open their 2024-2025 season tonight on Long Island against the Utah Hockey Club.
And now for the NBA. The NBA is still in its preseason, but will tip off its 2024-2025 season opener on October 22nd. The NBA will open with the New York Knicks on the road facing the Boston Celtics at 7:30 p.m., with the Timberwolves and the Lakers to follow at 10 p.m.
And now for some NFL news. The Baltimore Ravens and Cincinnati Bengals played in an overtime game this past Sunday. The Ravens, who now have a record of 3-2, snuck past the Bengals with a decisive field goal, making the closing score 41-38. Heading into Week 6, both teams will play against different teams on Sunday, so be sure to check the scoreboard to see who comes out on top.
Also from this past Sunday, the two teams, the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers, went head-to-head as they played their fifth game. After nearly a 90-minute delay, the Cowboys, who are second in the NFC East Conference, secured a victory, making the final score 20-17. Both teams now stand with a record of 3-2, so in the coming weeks, we'll keep a close eye on how these standings evolve.
And for more football news, New York Jets fans can sit back and relax hopefully now as their former head coach Robert Saleh was fired by the team, just 5 games into the season. Saleh finishes his 3+ seasons career as head coach for the Jets with a record of 20-36. The Jets will stick with their defensive coordinator, Jeff Ulbrich, as their interim head coach.
And for the WNBA, the New York Liberty and the Minnesota Lynx have both punched their ticket into the 2024 WNBA Finals. Liberty are looking for their first ever WNBA title, while the Lynx are looking to take their first title since 2017. Game 1 is currently going on in New York City, and the second game will start at 3 p.m. this upcoming Sunday.
In other news, both MLB and NBA fans are mourning the losses of two faces of their respective sport. The all-time hit king Pete Rose passed away on September 30th, as well as Dikembe Mutombo on the same day from brain cancer at the age of 58.
And lastly, for Delaware Athletics, our Fighting Blue Hens played against the Monmouth Hawks away this past Saturday. They defeated the Hawks by a score of 42-35, extending their winning streak of 5 this season. The Blue Hens are scheduled to go up against the Maine Black Bears at home this upcoming Saturday.